I just loaded up the skeletal editor of that character. Now, the skeletal editor is also moved into beta. So we introduced this and we had some nice functionality in there previously in 5.3, but it wasn't fully featured. And we're starting to get there. We're going to keep adding more and more into this tool. The main thing that for me, the main improvement is when I'm in edit weights now, I can actually go into a bone mode, select a bone, and rotate it and begin painting in context. We couldn't do that previously. So I can go in there, select the bone, start playing with the weightings. It's also worth noting that if you wanted to, you could go ahead, like if I wanted to, paint some white over there or something like that. If you wanted to, you could actually load up an animation asset and see and preview the animation of the weighting work that you've done in the editor. You don't have to leave the editor. So again, it's these subtle little fit and finishes thing, but they make the things you do every day in the tool a lot easier, a lot faster, a lot less friction. That's really what we're driving for as we continue to work on Unreal Engine. The last thing that I'm going to mention about this tool, because it is worth mentioning, is you do something like a vertice select. Now, this character is not super dense, but that was really slow. There was a little bit of latency after you did selections on vertices and things like that. We've got a massive amount of speed improvements inside of the tool, and we've added, one of the most requested features was the ability to grow and shrink vertice selections. So the idea is you could do some vertice selections, do some weighting, shift where those vertices, the weighting of what bone they're assigned to, grow it back out, grow your selection out, and then hit the average button to soften that fall off so it's not a hard fall off. So little subtle workflow things like that actually make it a very powerful tool now for doing character weighting of vertices.